Hello, Wankers. I'm Jason Statham. Just in a movie directed by David Ayer called The Working Man. And I'm going to give you a review of my own movie. What is happening, Magnus? So, just got back from seeing The Working Man. Brought Scarlo along. And this is another one directed by David Ayer. Now, David Ayer directed The Beekeeper. Told you, I keep bees. And I loved it. Absolutely chef's kiss. Loved it. And it made me want to really see the Ayer cut now. Like, what did the man have in store for us? Hopefully he keeps churning out the hits. And maybe they'll give him his chance to edit that director's cut so we can see it. Now, Jason Statham is one of my favorite actors, okay? I'm a man full of testosterone, and I love testosterone-filled movies. So, guns, fights, and more fighting, and explosions, and fast cars, and motorcycles, and saving the ladies, and all that type of stuff. I love movies like that. And this is something like that. So, Jason Statham plays a working man with a past. He's a soldier in his past, and he's acquired a certain amount of skills. So, a family member of the family he works for gets kidnapped and is, what's the word? It begins with a T. I don't even know if I can say it anymore because, you know how YouTube is, but there's usually an S word before it and then T. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's another movie out, was it last year or the year before? That was really big, independent movie, Sound of Freedom. It was all about it. Yeah. So, I still wonder in my heart of hearts, what was with those people that refused to review that film? What are their connections? What are their problems? What are their vices? What are they afraid of? Like, but that's another video. So, to me, this movie was not as good as The Beekeeper. I bought the steel cover box set of The Beekeeper. This was, I would say, let me backtrack a little bit. So, you're following Jason through this movie. He's got a daughter. He's got some issues with parenting with her and dealing with who she's staying with. And he lost his wife, who was her mother. And in this movie, you're going to see him doing knife fights, hand-to-hand fights, chasing people down in a truck, on a motorbike, shooting, throwing hand grenades, and taking people out. He's dealing with a high level of crime in this, the upper echelon of who controls crime. And they all, I know some of you that saw this movie are kind of noticed this too. Didn't they look like vampires? Like, I knew it wasn't about vampires, but I was like, why does this look like Blade should be handling this upper echelon people? Like, I'm expecting Blade to bust in. I mean, they had a specific look, man. It was interesting. And he systematically dismantles everybody, tracks everybody down. Nobody can deal with this dude. And it's one of those, cookie cutter in a way, what's going to happen type of movie. Nothing truly surprised me in it, and I'm fine with that. Most movies are a paint by numbers, and I don't even say that as any disrespect or anything. I mean, movies are the same stories told over and over and over and over again. I mean, it's just how well can you tell your version or tell this different story? You know what I mean? And back in the 90s, one man, you know what I mean? The daughter of his of his employers kidnapped, but this man has a certain amount of skills that can retrieve her and bring her back to her loved ones. Jason Statham is the working man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say, it didn't have the feel I was looking for. I would say that this movie is probably a 2.75 out of 5. It's not exactly a 3 to be like above average entertainment for me, but it's not meh. It's not meh either. It's not a 2.5. I walked out of this movie feeling like this. I can't put it into words. That's how I walked out of it. You know what I'm saying? You get it? You get it? So if you're a Jason Statham fan, go see it. If you're an action movie fan, go see it. And if you're a fan of non-woke material, go see it. So post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my review, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. A Marvel guy shows up in this movie, by the way. 10 million subscribers. Woo! See you later, wankers. My name's Jason Statham. I'm gonna relax for the night, giving you my movie review. See you later.